I have to be honest with all of you today. When I first received the email inviting me to this event as one of the speakers for this evening, my first thought was not just, of course, why me? Why ask me? So I took a long walk. I thought long and hard. Why should I come to this event and speak to a group of people who experienced such a devastating loss? Why ask me? And during that walk, I remembered when I first heard about what happened in Lewiston. Remembering it hurt again. As a mother, and as a wife, and as a daughter, and as a sister, and as a friend, as a colleague, and as a proud member of the deaf community. I hurt. And in that hurt, I found the reason I was asked to come. I experienced the shock of gun violence just a few months ago while in Italy attending a festival for the deaf. The terrible circumstances were horrifying. And what I also recall about those events was the sure and swift support of the deaf community. I was a foreigner in another country. The news traveled fast across continents and an ocean. Within 15 minutes, I was getting check-ins from deaf friends, from those who were local to that country, from colleagues, and even the teenage children of my friends. They all checked in to see if I was okay. And from that support is where I found connection. The connection with all of you here today. I stand here as a member of the deaf community. And as a believer in the power of community and the strength of connection through communication and love. I look to you, the Lewiston community, for those of you who are here this evening who experienced such a devastating loss. You experienced loss and love, and those are the two reasons we are all here today. These two emotions are deeply connected. This community is gathering in grief and also in love. And those emotions shape how we move through life day by day. This is harder than I thought. It's still very raw. What I see is the strength of community. Joanna and Liz both spoke about interconnectedness and tapestry, and how we are all part of this beautiful tapestry, and this is our strength. On October 25th, we lost all of these members of our community, people we love, people who meant a great deal to us. Life is not just about isolating grief and love. It's about living with both. The two are interconnected, grief and love. Life is filled with times where joy and sorrow, love and loss shape our days and our connection to others. Catherine Schultz, who wrote Lost and Found, she calls these in-between moments the moments of love and loss, joy and sorrow, the and moments. So she talks about the two opposing ideas. And what connects those two opposing ideas? The word and, lost and found. And life is what happens in between. This is what we experience day in and day out. In any given moment, there's not just one emotion we might be experiencing. It's the that and, the this and. Living is a constant process of connecting the highs to the lows and the lows to the highs. October 25th happened, and then October 26th came. And think about October 24th, the day before. All the other days bring meaning to October 25th. The people we lost are not here tonight, but they continue to be a part of how we live, how we move through life day by day, and how we remember. They are still shaping how we move through the world. This is why we truly need that word and to live. And is an interesting word because it seems ordinary. And it's one of the most used words in the English language. It doesn't seem to stand out. It's an everyday, ordinary word. But it's also a powerful word that connects words and ideas. And people. And this is the word that connects me to you and you and you and you. And we are all part of the tapestry here today. This community lost something, and this community found resilience and strength. And we need each other. I want to show you the sign. I don't typically rely on articles as much when I write or speak English. I still find a lot of power in the sign that represents A-N-D. For me, when I see other people use that sign, and, it looks as if they're reaching out and holding on to something, moving it along, making a moving connection. When I sign it, to me it looks as if I'm reaching out and holding on to something, moving it along with me in making the connection, the and. Today, we gather to mourn those lost a year ago. And we gather to celebrate their lives and the community that they helped build. Our strength lies in our ability to mourn and to love, to grieve, and to heal. In the and moments of life, we find resilience together. You and you and you and you and you and you. Let's carry each other and keep going together. Lewiston strong. Thank you.